Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Boxing in the Heights. And in today's episode, we're talking Errol Spence versus Shawn Porter, September 28th. Let's bob and weave right in. So this is just to talk a little about what would happen if Shawn Porter takes a L. I think regardless whether he loses big time or loses a close decision, people are still gonna give a lot of props and respects to Shawn Porter for the simple fact that he won the belt and didn't really try to take care of it that much. You know, he went straight into big, heavy fights. Probably the toughest fight in boxing right now for any welterweight would be fighting Errol Spence. So Shawn Porter taking that fight and keeping true to his word. On top of that, he's always said as soon as Errol Spence gets a belt, we could also get it on, and he didn't hesitate. Once he got the belt and he was able to fight, he was able to campaign for a big fight like it is against Errol Spence. He didn't shy away from it. He took it. So big props to Shawn Porter. I think win, lose, or draw, it's almost the same situation as with the Mikey Garcia thing. Although it's a little different. Mikey came from 2 lower weight divisions. So for Mikey Garcia, it was really whatever happened, you're still going to be a great pound-for-pound fighter, which is what has happened. I don't think anybody has taken Mikey Garcia off of the pound-for-pound list. But I believe Shawn Porter is close to the same outcome if anything happens in this fight, as long as he looks pretty good doing it. And I'm pretty sure Shawn Porter is going to come and give it his all, and he's going to make it a rough, tough, and ugly fight, and a difficult fight for Shawn Porter. Regardless how it ends, I know it's not going to be easy. So I believe Shawn Porter would definitely still gain hella respect and still get a lot of props and still be one of the top welterweights who could campaign for another world title in his next 1 or 2 fights after this one if he loses. For Errol Spence, losing to Shawn Porter is not a bad thing either. As ironic as that sounds, it wouldn't be. Everybody knows how tough Shawn Porter is. Like I said, Shawn Porter is going to make it an ugly fight. So Errol Spence losing to Shawn Porter shouldn't be such a low blow to Errol Spence's career. Although everybody, including myself, we all do see Errol Spence like the future star of boxing, the future pound-for-pound best. He definitely has a few opponents he has to get rid of, and Shawn Porter is definitely one of them. These are one of the fights that's going to kind of prove to everybody that Errol Spence is the truth, and he's here to stay, and he's going to campaign to be definitely one of the best boxers out right now, and of course one of the Hall of Fame boxers in the future. So if he loses, I still feel like it will derail a little bit of his future plans. It'll just slow him down a little, but I still think he would be able to come back, and he won't lose a lot of respect just because Shawn Porter is a tough fighter. Now, if Errol Spence wins, it's like I said, of course, it's just going to prove to everybody what we're all thinking, that Errol Spence is the truth, that this kid, man, is going to come and be the new face of boxing, that he will be the next pay-per-view star. And this is definitely a step towards the right direction. This is going to be his second pay-per-view after defeating Mikey Garcia in a lopsided 12-round victory. And if he comes and he just destroys and walks through Shawn Porter, man, that's going to say a lot for Errol Spence. Especially that everybody expected Errol Spence probably to walk through Mikey Garcia and knock him out. And he wasn't able to do that. But if he's able to do that to Shawn Porter, who is a big welterweight, and he's not a small welterweight. He actually used to fight, I think, in 160 when he was in the amateurs, maybe even heavier than that. So Shawn Porter is definitely not no slouch. He's not a small welterweight. He's a big welterweight. These are probably the 2 biggest welterweights in the welterweight division right now going up against each other. So Errol Spence fighting and defeating Shawn Porter in a very dominant fashion and maybe even knockout, that's really going to cement him as the pound-for-pound best in the welterweight division right now. I do not think that Terrence Crawford has defeated anybody like Shawn Porter ever since becoming a welterweight. So this will definitely put him over the Terrence Crawford debate, at least for now, in the welterweight division. So that's it for today's episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember, follow us if you follow boxing. Peace out.